Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, Empire, welcome back to the podcast, and thank you. I'm double checking this. I've just shot this twice, and once I didn't have my mic on, and the other time I didn't have my Ableton on, so I'm having just a wonderful, wonderful Sunday morning. I got a funny email. Well, it wasn't a funny email. It was an actual question, and it made me consider. It was basically, are you an AMP channel? YouTube, because we've peeled away from YouTube and we're putting stuff on Patreon. We're doing our live streams out on a cache. And they said, are you an AMP channel? And I said, looking at it, yeah, we are. All of our most views we've ever gotten on videos has always been around the AMP token. I'm very intrigued by the technology. I'm disillusioned with it. I don't know if you've seen any of the later videos, man, but it's not exactly my thing anymore. But yeah, we are. We'll say it. I'll say it. Yes, we're an AMP channel. I want to continue to support this one because it kind of got us our start in crypto opinion editorial. And you know what? We still have an audience. That's really where it comes down to. So, I'm happy to talk AMP. I know the token in and out. I've been in this thing from early, got out in a good place and kind of wrote it down. But I still have some. So not a lot, but I don't know, a few $100. But you know what? It allows me to talk about it. That's kind of where it is, and that's why I still hold on to it. I wasn't sure what I wanted to say today. I know everybody's kind of jazzed up about the AMA. There's an AMA for the Ampera Foundation. It's going to be coming up real quick. So I understand that people are getting jazzed up again. But considering the Ampera press release that said nothing, let's be real here, guys. Come on. It's okay, man. It's honest. Just you. It's just me. It said nothing, man. That was fluff. That was a pure fluff piece. And it got me thinking about, I wonder if they use ChatGPT to write it. So I asked ChatGPT to write me a couple of, to tell me about AMP. And that's what we're going over today, guys. We're going to talk about, I asked the question and it gave me the answer. I thought I'd share it with you. So I asked it, tell me about AMP cryptocurrency. That was the first question I asked the machine. And this is the response. AMP is a highly coveted digital asset that has garnered a lot of attention in the financial world. It has been the subject of much discussion among investors, traders, and market analysts. People are drawn to its unique qualities and the promise of what it represents. It operates on a decentralized platform, ensuring its independence and freedom from any central authority. This has led to its widespread adoption, with many individuals and organizations taking a keen interest in AMP. Despite its popularity, I love this. Despite its popularity, its true purpose remains shrouded in mystery, leaving many to speculate about the potential it holds. That was the question I asked, and that was the answer I got. Even the machine couldn't nail this one. Now, I mean, the white paper pretty well says this is what it does. Anybody who's been in it for a length of time understands what it's supposed to do. But the question that I would ask on the AMA is, can you actually show us once that AMP has actually collateralized a transaction? Because the only place that you're really seeing it, that you could see it, I guess, is in the Spend app. But could you show us? Could you maybe show us once that AMP actually got used? I understand shrouded in mystery. The machine sees it shrouded in mystery. But I'm just, honestly, with what it's doing, it doesn't need AMP at all. It really doesn't, so I'm kind of curious about it. But I pressed on. Tell me about the Ampera Foundation, and this is the answer that we got. The Ampera Foundation is a nonprofit organization that is dedicated to supporting the development and growth of the AMP crypto token. The foundation is responsible for overseeing the implementation of the token's governance model, which includes making important decisions about its future direction and maintenance. The foundation works closely with the AMP community to ensure that the token's development is aligned with the needs and goals of its users. The foundation is funded through a portion of the token's inflation, which is used to support various initiatives and projects that further the token's adoption and growth. The foundation is committed to transparency and openness, regularly reporting its activities and progress to the AMP community. So I got as much out of that, what the machine just told me, as I got out of the actual press release. Honestly, it said the same thing. Effectively, nothing. It's governance. If that's the new goal, or if that's the new use case for AMP, babe, run. All right, run. If it's simply a governance token, you can buy those anywhere. You can buy Chihuahua. All right, that's a governance token. Come on out to the cosmos. And then I asked it, tell me about tell me about uh, the price. Tell me if it's going to go up. And obviously it punted, but I thought it was interesting anyway. As an AI language model, I do not have the ability to predict the future, but I can provide some information about factors that may influence the success of AMP crypto token. The success of a crypto token largely depends on its adoption, utility, and the strength of its underlying technology. If AMP is able to establish a strong user base and offer compelling use cases, it could potentially see success. The level of security provided by its decentralized platform and the governance model implemented by the Ampera Foundation could also play a role in its success. Additionally, the overall health of the cryptocurrency market and any regulatory changes affecting the industry could impact the success of AMP. Ultimately, it is impossible to know with certainty whether AMP will be successful, and any investment in the token carries risk. It's important to thoroughly research and understand the risks and potential rewards before making any investment decisions. Sunk cost bias can play an important role in cryptocurrency investments. Be aware. That's it from the machine. That's what they said. I found it interesting, not particularly illuminating, because you could effectively say this about any token that exists. If I asked it about Doge, I'd get the same thing. If I asked it about Shiba, I'd get the same thing. And I'm sorry that I roll over into pure meme tokens when comparing it to a use case token, because AMP is kind of, I mean, on paper, it's a use case token. In practice, we don't know. We don't know because we've never seen it. So if I was going to ask something at the AMA, I'll listen. I think is it on Twitter? I hate Twitter AMAs, man. Look, dude, if you're going to do it, put your face out there. All right, get out there. Look, we will personally host it. Our production value is excellent. All right, you're going to a DeFi world to do it, and I know DeFi is scary because, again, we stream from a cache. We don't stream from YouTube. So, I mean, I won't say a word. I would just love to see better production than you're going to get out of an AMA Twitter space. Or Twitter, Discord, wherever the hell they're hosting it. I just don't care for that. If you're going to represent decentralization, that this is what you're going for. Now, you said it. I read the press release. We're all about DeFi now. Last year, we didn't give a damn about DeFi. This year, we are all about DeFi. Use DeFi. It helps. Trust me, and it might give you a little bit more credibility when you're talking about pure decentralization in some of the most centralized places in the world. I'm just saying. That's my impression. What do I know? Emails, Scott@thepodcasts.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, I understand I didn't say anything on this video, but I asked the machine, and you know what? AMP hasn't said anything, or Flexa, or the Ampera Foundation. They haven't said anything either. So you guys still love them. So, give it up. That's all we got, guys. Until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.